Hey y'all, it's Manii Ling, and today I'm teaching my fiance how to make curry chicken with white rice, all right? And we're gonna call this curry chicken for dummies. And no, it's not the word you, it's just the term. You never heard the term? Did you just look at that big pieces you put in there? You forgot to cut it again. You too focused in on me. Listen, take the motions out of it and just work it. But for real, you never heard that term? Curry, like, all right, when you're trying to learn something and it be like for dummies. Yeah, like technology for dummies. Or like mathematics for dummies. Well, back in the day, they used to have these books and stuff and to teach you stuff, and they used to be like for dummies. But it just means like, I'm gonna try to teach you in the most simplest, easiest way so that anybody could do it. You don't need to be a top chef. You just need to be able to cut. You don't need to be a top chef. You just need to have a stove. You just need to have chicken. You just need to have potatoes. You just need to have carrots, onions, chickpeas, curry powder. But we're gonna run through all of that. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just make sure you have all the ingredients that I stated. There's a few that you can redact. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, make stuff how you want to make it. You don't have to add chickpeas. You don't have to add potatoes. But I feel like that's plain. And you don't have to add carrots either. But I don't like carrots, but the way you cook the carrots down, you don't taste the carrots. It's just added for flavor. So like I said, y'all, this is going to be curry chicken for dummies. And you don't... Ah, damn, I choked in my own spit. Right. And you don't need to have a sous chef like I do. You could cut your stuff yourself. We're gonna be rich. So after we're done cutting up this chicken, we'll be right back to season it.
Yeah, you kind of remind me of from
Who?
that picture. That August, that name we met. That Rose Smith is doing you know right now.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yeah, the new one. Big girl now.
Coco? Who? She the only dark skin one.
The one that do the same cooking thing.
Who do a cooking thing?
The new one.
Yeah, Coco. Her real name is Coco. The dark skin girl. Hillary?
Right, Hillary.
The old Hillary or the new Hillary?
The new Hillary.
Okay. Clock it. Yes, this how I remind you of Coco Jones. That's such a compliment. I hope. Because I don't know what you remember. Because the old Hillary was dumb. The new Hillary might be still a little dumb. But is that where you were going with it or you meant looks-wise?
Well, speaking with cooking shop.
Okay, cool. I gotta make sure. All right, cool. So after you're done cleaning your chicken, which we did with some lime and some salt. I'm sorry, I forgot to video tape that part. But like I said, some lime and some salt. You can let it soak for about 30 minutes or more. And then you will rinse it. So once we're done cutting up the chicken, we're gonna go ahead and season it. You can use any cut of chicken that you like. We're just using chicken thighs, and that's why we're cutting it up. You can buy chicken from the supermarket that's already cut up. Sometimes it'll say chicken for stew or stuff like that. Or just use whatever cut of chicken you like, okay? Either way, all chicken cooks the same, and we're gonna cook it the same way. Bye. Okay, guys, so we have all our chicken cut up right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get to seasoning. I'm gonna move this. Pretty simple, right? I've got some Sazon everything seasoning, or you could just use everything seasoning. And I have some mild curry powder because somebody doesn't like too much spice in the house. I feel like you said I mean. I'm gonna start over. And we got some mild curry powder. If you don't like your food too spicy, make sure you get the one that says mild. If you like spicy, get the one that says hot, okay? Because you're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be like, why it don't taste like curry when I get it from the Jamaicans? There's no spice, it's no da da da. Because you didn't get the hot one, okay? Spicy! Because me personally, I use the hot one and I throw in some Jamaican hot peppers, right? So we're gonna use mild and probably just use like 1 or 2 Jamaican hot peppers. Keep it simple, but still authentic, you know? And then we're gonna use some garlic paste because I'm a young hoe. I'm lazy. I don't want to cut up no garlic. So, garlic paste. And then we're gonna use some green seasoning, okay? Sorry, you can't buy this in the store. I'm so sorry. But you can make it. And if you guys want me to make a how to make green seasoning video, just let me know. But if you're from the Caribbean, 9 times out of 10, you probably have some sort of green seasoning in your fridge already. So yeah, you're gonna go in with some green seasoning, hopefully. Right. So we're gonna always start with dry seasonings. And as you guys know, curry does stain. So unluckily for me, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do because I really don't want this all over me, on my fingers and stuff. So maybe I'm gonna look for some gloves to season this up. So if you got white nails, put some gloves on. Don't have no white shirt on, don't have no what, nothing, okay? Anything you really like, don't wear it while you make a curry. You see, I got on all black. Okay, I came prepared. But it could still stain black, and it's just gonna look like a dirty orange stain. Ridiculous. So yeah, Sazon everything mix, curry seasoning. You need to put a good amount of curry seasoning. This chicken should be orange by the time you're done, okay? Curry down. I'ma grab me some gloves. So hopefully this is enough. If not, I'll just have my man throw in some more while I'm mixing, because nobody got time for that. So we are seasoning. Babe, can they see? Or do you want to like angle it better or bring it closer or something? You can see inside? Yeah, they don't need to see me. Okay, nice. All right, so it looks good to me. I feel like it wouldn't hurt to have a little bit more of each thing. So can you just give me a little bit more Sazon, babe, and a little bit more of this? And then a spoon, 2 spoons, I guess, so we can start adding this after. That's good. That's good. Right, now we need some of this and some of this. As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna put the garlic paste right now. I'm just gonna put the green seasoning, and I'll do the garlic when we're about to cook it, because that's how you would usually do it. If you're gonna use minced garlic, you wouldn't mix the minced garlic with the meat. So I'm not even gonna do that. Right, so we got our green seasoning. Very important, thank you. It should be enough. He knows ball, you feel me? This is looking like how it should look. Okay? Now, you guys, honestly, if you really want your curry chicken to be good, you're gonna season it overnight. We don't got time for that because we hungry and we cook when we're ready to eat. So I'm gonna let it marinate for about 30 minutes. That's probably the most time I could give it, because I was supposed to start cooking a while ago. And I'm actually about to go live on my TikTok, which is Manii Ling. So if you're seeing this and you want to catch it live sometimes, it's MANIILING, just like the name on this page. Whenever I decide what to name it, but Manii Ling will be involved. Or it might not. So yeah, Manii Ling on TikTok. Whew. All right, now this looks so good. This looks so good. It smells so good. I am so excited. I haven't made curry chicken in a while. I haven't made curry chicken since last summer. And at that time, I was selling food. So yeah, here we go. Okay guys, so we'll be back when we are ready to throw this on the stove. So you could cover it with plastic wrap, and then you can put it in your refrigerator. Damn, I just thought about it. Like, it's really refrigerator, but we call it refrigerator. That's ghetto. All right, guys. So I've got my curry chicken marinating, and I will be back when I'm ready to cook. I already got my carrots and onions cut. So while your chicken is marinating, you could go ahead and cut your carrots and your onions. and your garlic if you're not lazy like me. All right, guys, so I'm gonna just make this quick. I'm pairing my curry chicken with white rice. You should know how to make white rice, but if not, I'll just throw in some white rice real quick and I'll tell you how I make it, but literally just boil the rice. So for my white rice, I'm going to be using jasmine rice. And while I put my rice on, I'm also going to make my chicken stock. So the chicken stock we will be using for the curry chicken. Usually I would have chicken stock. I don't have no chicken stock. So we're going to make chicken stock. If you know how to make rice, then you know 2 parts water, 1 part rice. I did not measure it, but I guess measure your rice, measure your water, so that you could get it right. I kind of just wing it. I eyeball it. And ever since I've learned how to make rice, I've been doing a pretty decent job. I'm going to drop a little thyme in there. My grandma said you don't need thyme for jasmine rice, but I still put it anyway. You going to get some salt. They salt. And you going to salt your water. Drop some butter in there. Resealable bog. Sorry, y'all. The ADHD be like... it just be creeping up. It's just like, I don't know. I have my moments, and my moments have me. I feel like it's very unnecessary for y'all to see this, but I'll let y'all. Cause what the hell? Salt the rice, butter is pretty much melted. Technically didn't have to wait for the butter to melt, but whatever. It's a decent amount, but we're just gonna add a little bit more rice. If you know, you should know. You can always add more water. You cannot add more rice. So make sure you put enough rice. Okay. So I'm just gonna mix up my rice up in here. Looks good to me. And we're gonna cover that bad boy. And we're gonna turn that fire down. All the way down, literally. I'm gonna let that boil. And then we're going to go in and make our chicken stock with some better than bouillon. And I'm just using this because I literally do not have chicken stock right now. So yeah. I don't know if I showed you guys, but yes, my sous chef already had my potatoes cut for me. So cut your potatoes, put them in water. Or again, while your chicken is marinating, you can cut your potatoes. It don't matter to me. Even when you start cooking, you can cut your potatoes because the potatoes are last. So my chicken stock, did the best I could. My goddamn sous chef abandoned me. All right, mix that up. I'm gonna turn it off. It don't need to be boiling any longer. It tastes like chicken noodle soup. Perfect. All right, guys, time for the fun part. We are about to get cooking, okay? So I've got my curry chicken right here, pre-seasoned. I've got my pot right here, and I have a bowl right here, because what we're gonna do now is we're gonna brown the chicken. We're gonna take the chicken out, okay? Then we're going to brown the curry and put the chicken back. Be very careful on this step because I set the fire alarm off every time on this step. So we are going to see if I can do this without setting the fire alarm off today. Clock it. Cool. Fire is on. Fire is on. I got my step ladder so that I could get up here and do what I need to do. All right, so guys, I got my oil heating up. It looked pretty hot to me. So now I'm about to brown the chicken. Honestly, I shouldn't even have to do this step because this pot too high. But I'm gonna do it because my sous chef abandoned me. He acting like he working. He ain't doing shit. He on the phone. Sorry guys, I actually paused my main phone camera by accident. Well, not by accident, I just forgot I was paused and didn't unpause. So I started browning my chicken, but yeah, we'll get back to that. Wow, I don't know how long I've been on pause or what was the last thing I did before I paused. I'm gonna have to check, but yeah, we browning the chicken. We're on the other side now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this out and we just gonna run this again real quick. But as you see, I'm literally just browning the chicken. So I'm gonna transfer this chicken to my other, to my bowl. This process is not to cook the chicken, it's to brown it. Cause nobody likes chicken that looks uncooked when it's cooked. You know, we want it to look how it tastes, okay? We want it to look how it tastes, and this also helps lock in the flavor. So what I'm gonna do is what I just did when I thought I was on cam. Let me throw my chicken in here. I think I already did most of my big pieces. I might have a few more big pieces, but spread it out evenly so everything can get browned. Try not to let nothing burn in the pan if we can. It's not that easy, but try our best. So far, I'm doing good. I don't gotta turn on the overhead fan or nothing. I like that. So that chicken is browning. Here we go. Here's a better view. So, you know, you just want your chicken to brown. Then you're gonna flip it on the other side and you're gonna transfer it to your bowl. So if your pan is hot enough, this should be a quick process. So you should be flipping your chicken to the other side. You're not cooking your chicken, you are literally browning your chicken. Oh, I'm getting hot up here. Y'all know hot air rises. And it's rising to the millionth degree right now, okay? Y'all know what to do. Brown your chicken and we moving on. I see that chicken though, nice and brown. I'm about to take my last bit of chicken out and we are gonna move right on. Turn my fire down a little bit. We don't want to burn the curry, but we want to brown the curry. You can scrape all that out. You can leave it. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. I'm going to leave it. It's not that big of a deal. I'm going to add some oil. So now, curry. You have to brown your curry. This step, it gets sticky. But hopefully, my oil's not too hot. I mean, my pan. All right, good. My pan don't look too hot. So we're going to brown the curry. Literally, you're going to add some browning in the pan with the curry. This is how you brown your curry, guys. Scrape that up. Perfectly fine. It's not too burnt. If it was like extremely burnt, extremely black, I'll probably try to scrape it out, but I've done way worse. Like I said, I've set the fire alarm off a couple times. It done been black and still cooked. Still was fine. No issues. You need that curry to brown though. You gonna let your curry brown? In this step, you can start throwing stuff in there. You can put onions in there. You can put your carrots in there. I kind of feel like I wish I would have put in a little more curry. It's never too late. So now, we're going to put our chicken back in. Chicken goes back into the pot, guys. Literally. See if I can pour it. All right. Curry is brown. The chicken is back in the pot. Stir it up as best as we could. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm about to add my chickpeas that I already opened. I added with the liquid. You add the chickpeas. Now you wanna mix it up. I'm not very strong, but strong enough, I guess. I'm getting it done. Right, stir that baby. Stir that bad boy. Now the curry chicken is ready to cook and we're gonna throw in the chicken broth. It's our liquid, guys. And actually, we didn't need this much chicken broth. But technically, you know what, hell yeah. We're gonna pour it all in there. Just want to reiterate, you do not need this much liquid. I ended up with a lot of gravy. Not a problem for me, but just saying. So now we're gonna mix it up. I forgot one thing, guys, but it's not too late. But this is a very important ingredient. If you know, you know. Some reggae balls. Gotta throw them in there. Get your whole allspice. That was kind of a lot, but it's all right. That's how they do it in a Jamaican restaurant. That's why you be biting on them goddamn nasty shits. But it's for flavor, okay? It's for flavor. Trust me. Trust me. You will not regret it. Trust me. I, in fact, did regret it. Like, when I look back and I realized how many was in there, I just thought about the eating process. And I don't like dodging allspice to eat my food. So I did end up scooping a lot of those out because we don't got time for that. But I did it after it cooked for a little while, but I definitely went back and got the scooping. When the chicken is almost finished, so I'll say when you're ready to take it out in about 10-15 minutes, you're going to throw in your potatoes. This is chicken. So we know it only takes about what? No more than 30 minutes to cook. Literally. It probably won't even take that long, but obviously we'll check it. Everyone likes their chicken to a different texture. Some people like it falling off the bone. Some people don't. I like it falling off the bone. Sometimes, listen, I really don't care as long as it tastes good. So I'll be back, y'all. All right, guys. I'm hot. I'm sweaty. I'm hot. I'm sweaty. All right, you guys. So this has been curry chicken and rice with Manii. I'm hot and I'm bothered, okay? I don't know how y'all be cooking and not getting stressed out, hot and sweaty on YouTube or whatever. Oof, Jesus. Might be the wig. But yeah, I just learned how to make curry chicken last year because that was never like a dish on my list. And the way I learn how to cook is usually just learning how to cook stuff that I like. So yeah, I like curry chicken. So I said I need to learn how to make curry chicken. I've never made curry goat, so that's something I'm gonna try soon just to see if I could tackle it. But the first time I made curry chicken, it came out perfect. I asked my Trinidadian friend what to do, and literally I was on the phone with her, and I still have this in my notes to this day, and I wrote it down in the book so that I don't forget the steps and in what order. And it literally just says brown chicken in the pan, take the chicken out. Put curry in browning, stir it. Put chicken back in. Add chickpeas, mix it up. Add chicken broth, cover, let it cook. Add potatoes when chicken is almost done. Okay, let me tell you something. The first time I made it, it was busting. It was busting. So it's just one of those things that I feel like if you know how to cook, you know how to cook. But you know what I forgot? I forgot to put my garlic in there. And that's why I should have just marinated my chicken with that garlic. But you see, garlic burn easily. So I didn't want to do that and then it'd be burning in the pan. I was going to put my garlic when I put the onions and stuff. But the good thing is I use green seasoning. Green seasoning has garlic in there. If I want to, I could add some garlic right now because it's garlic paste. But, you know, I like to cook my garlic down. But I think I'm going to take some of this garlic paste and I'm going to throw it in there anyway because I'm looking at it and I'm getting anxious. Like, damn, what if that be the one thing that's missing? Like, you ever was eating and it's like, something missing. Garlic. Okay, guys, so I'm about to add my garlic, but also I realized it's not boiling. So I just turned my fire back up. So I guess my chicken stock that I added in there was not hot anymore. I'm gonna let this start boiling again, then turn it down. I'm gonna just add one of these in here, just one. But yeah, depending on your spice level, you can add however many you want. But I think one would be good. Oh my God, guys, I keep forgetting something. I almost forgot time. You cannot forget time. Not forget time. All right, there we go. It's boiling. Just wanted to be sure it was boiling. All right, I'm gonna scoop some of these reggae balls up out of here because don't nobody got time for that. I actually didn't mean to put that in. I really didn't mean to put that in. I don't want you guys cursing me out like, oh my God, it was in every bite. Okay, I think that's good now. So I took like this many out. I put way too many. And I'm not even about to sit here and pretend like I didn't. I'm not even about to do that to y'all. I want to put these couple onions back in there. All right, whatever. Cool. All right, so I'm going to turn the fire down a little bit. And then I'm going to cover it. Like I said, we should be ready to add potatoes soon. I'll give it about 10-15 more minutes and then we'll add the potatoes. Like I said, guys, this is curry chicken for dummies. This is not curry chicken for Top Chef. Because if you Top Chef, you should already know how to make some curry chicken. But it's okay, I understand. You could be Top Chef and not be from Caribbean descent, so you don't know how to make curry chicken. Or you're just from an island that's not that big on curry. Because at the end of the day, you know, my family's from Barbados, and we're not that big on curry. But, you know, I've had a lot of curry growing up between the Trinidadians and the Jamaicans. You know, I'd have a lot of Ali's Roti Shop on Flatbush Avenue when I was growing up vegan, sadly. But, you know, we did get some good veggie rotis, and I really enjoyed the veggie rotis. And I think that's the main reason why I put chickpeas and potatoes in my curry. Because I realized everyone doesn't put chickpeas and potatoes in their curry. I don't think the Jamaicans put chickpeas in their curry. I don't think I've ever had chickpeas in my curry chicken or my curry goat from like a Jamaican restaurant, now that I think about it. But I love chickpeas. So it's gotta be in there for me. I'm sorry. So yeah, guys. I will be back when it's time to put the potatoes. Bye. Hey guys, so like I said, it is chicken. So I just checked my chicken. It's cooked, really cooked. Well, it's not shredding or anything, so it's fine. So I'm just gonna throw in my potatoes. That's how your curry chicken should be looking. It was just boiling before I added the potatoes. Your curry chicken should be boiling. Not burning, but boiling, you know? I'm gonna turn it back up because I have more than enough liquid to suffice. So I'm gonna turn it up really high and I'm gonna keep it covered. Okay guys, potatoes been in for probably like, I don't know, would you say 10 minutes, babe? Potatoes been in for like 10 minutes. I just want to show you guys. I have it boiling. You can stir it. If you want to make sure it's not like burning at the bottom or anything. It doesn't feel like it is. But always a risk when you have the fire high. So you can always check. Because I don't know what type of pot you got. But yeah, so it should be boiling. It's not finished yet though. Potatoes are not finished cooking. Gonna cover that back down and let that finish up. Okay guys, so it is finished. Like I said, we were just letting those potatoes finish and we're starving, so I'm making our plates. I must have took my mic off or something and forgot. As you see, I am very forgetful. But check out this curry chicken though. It looks really good and it tasted really good. But I will let you see us taste test and everything. So yeah, I'm about to just make our plates and I'll be right back. I didn't do any fancy plating. I'm sorry, I'm starving at this point, exhausted, and I'm not the best at fancy plating. So yeah. Okay guys, time to eat. I'm trying to adjust the camera because I don't know why his tall self got in my seat. And look at him doing that food dance. He's all happy and shit. Like, all right, I'm hungry too. Getting away from me. You see how rude men are? Like, why would you start eating? Why would you start eating? I didn't even sit down yet. Please. So I made him switch seats with me because I just felt too low, too short. So I'm back in my chair. So this has been curry chicken for Dummies with Manii. Taste test. Nope, come on. So again, we're gonna sound pretty low because I'm not sure where I have the mic set down at, but it's picking up the mic audio from somewhere. Let's see. I got it. You're not used, but not the whole pepper. I didn't do my chicken until it says like, how come? Oh, this is bust. When you put that pepper in there, you're supposed to take it out. Stirring it up, time to say something. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna name my YouTube. This is gonna be the first video on YouTube. But like I said, my name is Manii. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you get some bomb curry chicken, some dog fried rice, and a good day. Let's see. Your body drive me crazy. Your body need a license fit. Your body are too tight and neat. Anybody who got eyes can't see. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease.